You ever have those days where you're giving it everything you've got? You're just pouring it all out into all of the stuff you're doing, and it still feels like you're not even close. You know what I mean. You're waking up in the middle of the night. You can't sleep. You feel this tight feeling in your chest. Your gut is just tearing you up. And you ask yourself this all the time. What if I'm doing all of this for nothing? What if I'm chasing a dream that was never meant for me? You know what I'm talking about. You've been putting in the work. You have been sacrificing. You're showing up late. You're doing the late nights. You're waking up early. You're giving 110% to something that, if you're honest, you're scared may never happen. And even though you keep showing up, there's this little whisper in the back of your mind that says, what if this is a waste of time? What if I never make it? What if this dream just isn't mine? I got news for you. You are not alone in that. You see, I worry about income. I worry about how I'm going to pay my bills. I worry that I am doing everything that I can to create the lifestyle that my family wants to live. I'm worried that I'm giving everything I've got to a dream that might never come true. I worry that maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I'm not connected enough. And I worry that maybe, just maybe, I'm wasting my time. Man, if that sounds like you, I want you to say this. Me too. Let me tell you something. You're not crazy, and you are not weak. You're just in the middle of this process. And the middle sucks. It's uncomfortable. It's painful. It's freaking confusing. And it's lonely. But here's the deal. This is the part where most people quit. This is the part where most people say, nah, it's too hard. This just taking too long. And maybe I'm just not the right person for this. God, why did you give me this dream? I'm not the person to fulfill this dream. But this part, the part where you're doubting yourself, where it feels like nothing is working, this is the part that matters the most. Because this is where you choose. Do I trust the process? Or do I walk away from it? You need to stop staring at the destination as if that is the goal. That dream you're chasing, it's not something you're going to stumble upon like some forgotten treasure you left in the attic 20 years ago. It's not just out there. It's already in you. Let me say it a different way. If you're dreaming about it every day, if you feel that pull at your gut, that thought that you can't shake, then that dream is not random. That dream is divinely yours. And because it's yours, it won't be given to you. Because how can someone else give you what's already yours? You've got to build it. And this is where we hit a wall. Most people do. You have to be willing to look foolish. Here's a truth most people don't want to think about. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, you will never become a graceful master. I'm going to say that again. Embarrassment is the cost of entry. If you aren't willing to look like a foolish beginner, then you will never become a graceful master. Marinate on that for a minute. All right. You want to be great. You want to be a respected voice in your space. You want to be someone people look to for leadership. Well, you don't get there by skipping the part where you suck. You get there by going through the suck, by posting that content that gets 3 likes, by fumbling your words in your first speech, by launching all those ideas you have that never really take off. You get there by being willing to fall flat on your face. And then you stand back up and you say, yeah, that was rough. That sucked. And let's do it again. Guys, that's not failure. That's faith in motion. That's courage. It's commitment. And it's proof that the dream matters more to you than your own ego. Here's what else most people miss. It's not enough to just follow the process. You've got to be seen doing it. Let me explain that. What do I mean by that? The leaders, the ones who are already in the role that you want, that are already living out what you're working towards, they need to see you doing the thing. The people that you want to hire you, they need to see you doing the thing. No one is going to hand you a trophy behind closed doors. Visibility matters. There's a saying in the real estate world, don't be a secret agent. Visibility matters. And this is not a game of perfection. That's not what I'm talking about. This is a game of persistence. This is a game of continuing to do the thing, of trusting the process, of going through the process. Even when you feel invisible. Even when there's not a damn soul in the room clapping for you. Even when you feel like you are the only one who actually believes in your vision. And even then you doubt it. Show up anyway. Keep moving. Keep creating. Keep building. Keep trusting. You've got to trust yourself. You've got to trust that dream. And you've got something inside of you that's bigger than fear. This is way bigger than that little bit of embarrassment you get when you stand up and the words escaped. This is way bigger than those awkward beginning stages. You see that dream you have? It's already yours, but it still requires your effort. Because what's divinely yours still has to be created through action. I need you to hear this. Write this down. This dream is not about a finish line. It's not about this special moment of arrival or crossing a finish line. It's about becoming the kind of person who can carry that dream with grace, with confidence, and with strength. It's about becoming the kind of person who is that success that you want. And that kind of person is built in the process. So when you feel stuck, when you feel small, and when you feel like quitting, remember, you don't need to chase the dream, but you do need to do the work. Don't let the fear of looking silly stop you. That's pride. And don't let pride keep you stuck in inaction. You're going to be uncomfortable. Don't let that temporary discomfort rob you of pursuing your lifelong purpose. Let the process shape you. Let the mess teach you. Let the embarrassment grow with you. because it's all part of the price of becoming. Man, I wish it wasn't true, but you don't get to skip the awkward middle. But you do get to own every step of it. And you do get to look back one day and you get to say, I did it. I showed up. I was seen. I earned this. No one is going to do it for you. And honestly, that's the most powerful truth of all. No one is going to do it for you. Because if no one can give it to you, then no one can take it away from you. That dream, it's yours. So breathe and be bold. Do the thing and trust the process. And when you fall, and trust me, you are going to fall. I fall often. Fall forward. Let your setbacks become stepping stones. And let those cringeworthy moments, those first attempts, be the proof that you started. Because the only way to become the master is to first be the beginner.